What's going on, guys? It's your boy RandomGuyKev here, and this is another video for you. This one is pretty much when we talk about Desert Fox events and the Blue Fox tracker. If you're an experienced milsimmer, I feel like this is a new experience for you, something that can change up the flow in a sense. I mean, I've been to milsim op, and I mean, there's always communication breakdowns. People don't have maps. You don't know what the objectives are, but I feel like this simplifies it for a lot of people in the sense that you can just quickly open your phone, look at what's left as the objectives, and go for it. You can see commands from command in a sense, waypoints, things of that nature. But I mean, for those experienced milsimmers, this may be a different experience, but should definitely be tried. For those people who have never milsimmed, I think you should try this. This should be your first go because it's very relaxing, calm, but it's intense at some points. It's like you'll have fun no matter what. But first, let's talk about the Blue Fox tracker. I think that it's very unique, and it's been out for about 6 months, if that. And it's available for either iOS or Android, so you can get it on both platforms. The thing about it is that, I mean, it's still in development, so they constantly need our feedback. As players that are using the app, feedback. That's the only way the app gets better. I see so much potential for this app. And I know some feels they want to use it, but I mean, this app is specific to Desert Fox events. Reminder, specific to Desert Fox events. You can't just open the app and use it at your local field. It's not set up that way. Maybe in the future it might be. As of right now, it is not. You do have to create a login. So if you have to create a login, an account, and all you're doing is scanning a QR code when you get to the event, when the game is about to start, and it'll put you into a lobby. In this lobby, I mean, it'll say either standby or game is ongoing, and then you click on that and you move past that, and it'll either put you in a lobby before the game starts or dump you in the map where a game already started. In the interface, you'll see the capture points, the points that you need to defend, location of other teammates, and the respawn area. The way the respawn works is if you get hit, click the hit on the app. You can either select wounded or dead. Wounded, you select hit once, you're wounded. If you select hit again, you're dead. If you select hit once and you're wounded and there's a medic nearby, all the medic has to do, bring up the QR code, you scan it, boom, you're back in the game. If you're dead, then you go back into respawn, and it's like a walk. It's like you're walking into an area, boom, you're back alive, you go back in. That's it. You can also see the lives are left. In a sense, to me, they were like points. So the more capture points you took, the more lives you took from the enemy team. So if you say if there were 7 points and you had 4 and the other team had 3, you're taking way more of their points than they are taking your points. They're still taking points, but not as fast as you are. So the whole objective is to capture these points, and the thing about it is that for each game they're different. So let's talk about the staff real quick, the Desert Fox event staff. So they have the ability to set where the spawns are located, set where the objective points are for each match. They're never the same. So it's like you can change it, they can change it on the go. And set restrictions as well. So one team can get medics, one team doesn't get medics. I mean, and this is in a sense their way of balancing the game. Like they'll see how many people are on each team, and set handicaps based off that. One team may spawn closer to other objectives while the other team can't. They have to go all the way far back. In my opinion, what makes this different from standard milsim ops is the app. The app is very unique in that it allows you, there's always those communication breakdowns when you go to other operations Operation Lion Claws, Milsim West, American Milsim. We've all experienced it where we have no idea what the hell we're doing. What's our squad up to? Are we just standing around or what? Did we capture that objective point? Did we, complete that mission? We have no idea. Sometimes there is a communication breakdown. It's part of life. We're human. Things happen. But with this app, you can quickly go into it, go into the chat, see what command is sending down. If you don't see anything, boom, you still see objective points that are in the other team's color. Hey, let's team up. Let's go that way. That simple. You know what you have to get to win. So it's, as a first-time milsimmer, I feel like this would be an entryway into actual milsims where you're not using an app. You actually have to have a map strapped to your arm and always looking at it to see where you need to go and communicate with command. It's completely different. I mean, for some of those people that, for me personally, I felt like it was the action was constantly moving. It's like at some point I wanted to just sit down and take a break, like catch my breath and just relax. But I mean, if I relaxed, then the other team would come and try to capture the other points. All in all, I think it was an amazing op. I mean, I went to this past weekend at EMR Event Park, Citadel Assault. I was on the Southern Syndicate. Yes, the teams were unbalanced, and I figured they're gonna fix this in the future where hopefully they have a tier system where, okay, if both teams get to 20 or 30 players, then we'll open up tier 2. So it balances out back and forth. So if one team has 30 and the other team has 10, they can't go to the next tier until this team gets 30. It's the only way it'll move up. But I mean, it was unbalanced, but the game kept going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So it wasn't like we got overwhelmed. It was more so like, damn, they're on top of us. We're coming back. We got it. And it was going back and forth for a little bit. And then sometimes it was just them holding everything. And it was like, we got to figure out where we got to go. And then just bum rush them. I mean, at points it did become overwhelming because some of the spawns were, there were no cover. There was no cover anywhere. And the enemy had line of sight on us and they had cover. So it was like, okay, we're getting spawn trapped now. It is what it is. It happens. The flaws I felt with this app, the only things, my app kept freezing and it put me in Minnesota at one point, and then it put me in France. And I was like, yeah, you know what? Let me close out the app and reopen it. And it put me right back where I was in Pennsylvania. So, I mean, yeah, with new apps like this, there's always bugs. Expect that. Don't get angry. Don't get frustrated. Don't say it sucks. Because any app that starts off, it's gonna suck. Uber was never perfect. Uber wasn't perfect when it first came out. It was very bad. I mean, it's still young and it has chances to develop. The only way that it can get better is with the players. The players have to say, hey, okay, this is what I experienced. These are the bug issues on my device. Let them know, because the only way they can fix these issues, if you talk to them and let them know. If you're just sitting there shit talking it and saying, oh, this sucks, I'm not using it, then what's the point? I mean, yes, sometimes the app doesn't work because you have horrible cellular service. I mean, I have Verizon and I'm supposed to have service everywhere. But at some points during the op, I lost service. I couldn't get into the app. I couldn't capture points. And I was sitting there like, frustrated. What the hell is going on? But it happens. That's why I feel like you shouldn't just downplay an app just because your cell service sucks or your phone sucks. It's one of the two. I mean, the app in itself is pretty decent, very put together, in my opinion. I mean, it would be nice if they had directions in there, or you could see which one of your teammates is in front of you versus in back of you, as far as like, you can actually click on them and see whose profile pops up. Boom, okay, let me go support that person. I know who that is. I know he has an LMG with him. Boom, let me go follow him. I mean, and at the same time, I feel like one of the little things that I felt like I was missing out was on the chest rig. I feel like if I had my phone on the chest rig and I had my charger connected, I can easily, boop, pop it open, close it. I was watching Jet and Spartan 117 GW do it, and I was like, damn, I should have got something like that. I mean, if that came with the ticket pricing, I'd be like, on it, want it right now. Because I feel like that's convenient, having a chest rig for your phone plugged up. You could quickly do this. I mean, I was fumbling in my pockets like, wait, okay, let me see if I can capture it. And I'm trying to run with my gun at the same time and put it right back in my pocket. All in all, this has so much potential to continue to grow, and I'm very excited because I'm a technology guy, and I feel like the app has, it's tier 1 right now. It's like that phase 1, and then phase 2 is gonna explode. I mean, that's what you expect from apps like this. It's different, it's unique in its own sense, and I feel like don't talk shit about something unless you tried it. And if you tried it and you did it correctly, you'll have a lot of fun with it. For those who don't have cellular service, don't have good phones, batteries, your phone dies quickly. I mean, sorry, but I can't help you, do better. But I feel like this should, if you're an experienced milsimmer, this is gonna be your first milsim, just do it. Do it and you'll have so much fun and you'll love it. The only way to improve the experience is for the player base to provide feedback. So hit these guys up, tell them what you like, dislike about it, what they should improve, because all they can do is take that feedback and make something better. They're making this for you, so all they can do is make something better. But again, this event was a great experience. I can't wait for the next one. I'm definitely gonna try to hit up another one. I might just drive a couple hours or fly out to one because it was fun. I love the experience. And it was very organized. Once again, the gameplay comes down to the player base. You can either have fun or you won't have fun. One of the two. No matter if the team's balanced, unbalanced, it is what it is. It's up to you to have fun with the people you came with, make new friends, communicate, have fun. I mean, sometimes things happen where you get bogged down and it turns to not be fun, but you gotta make the best of it. I mean, and again, give the event organizers feedback. That's the only way they can improve this. Only way. But I mean, I like that there's multiple players in the milsim space because it gives you an opportunity to play in different scenarios. But let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment, hit me up whenever on Instagram, RGK_Airsoft. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Have a good one.